Imagine you're sitting in a chair, strapped in tight. You look out the window and see the moon. It's getting smaller and smaller because you are falling. But you aren't just falling. You are screaming toward Earth at 25,000 miles per hour. Welcome back to the Generative AI for Kids podcast. I'm your host, and just 2 days ago, on April 10th, 4 real-life explorers did exactly that. After flying around the moon, the Artemis II crew finally hit the brakes and splashed down into the Pacific Ocean. But how do you stop a spaceship that's going that fast without hitting the water like a brick? The first problem isn't the water, it's the air. When you move that fast, the air molecules can't move out of the way quick enough. They get squished and rub against the ship so hard that the outside of the capsule hits 5,000 degrees. That is half as hot as the surface of the sun. So, why didn't the astronauts melt? They were protected by a heat shield. Think of it like a giant, high-tech scab. It's made of a special material designed to burn away and flake off, carrying the heat with it as it goes. It's the ultimate disposable coat. By the time they got through the hot part of the sky, the ship was safe, but they were still moving way too fast to land. Now you might be wondering, this is an AI channel. Why are we talking about space? Well, to get those astronauts home safely, NASA didn't just guess where to land. They used super advanced computers and AI models to calculate the exact vibe of the landing. The AI had to predict the wind, the waves, and the heat in real time. Think of it like this. Just like when you give a prompt to an AI to create a cool story, the NASA engineers gave prompts to their flight computers to make sure the parachutes opened at the exact microsecond they were needed. If the computer was even a second late, the splash would have been more like a crash. The AI acted like an invisible co-pilot, doing millions of math problems a second so the humans could focus on staying cool. Before I go, I have a challenge for you to try at home today. It's called the gravity slowdown. 1. Go find 2 identical pieces of paper. 2. Crumple one into a tight, hard ball. Leave the other one flat. 3. Hold them both up high and drop them at the exact same time. The ball hits the floor fast, right? But the flat paper wanders and drifts. That's because the flat paper is catching more air. It's creating drag. That is exactly what those giant NASA parachutes do. They catch the air to slow the falling down. Try it out and see if you can find other things in your house that create drag when you drop them. 4 humans just went to the moon and back, using a mix of brave hearts and brilliant AI. Science and technology aren't just in your tablet. They are helping us explore the stars. I'm your host, and this has been Generative AI for Kids. Keep questioning, keep building, and I'll talk to you next week. See ya.